This Saturday, November 1st, will mark the 15th anniversary of the murder of Dayton police officer Kevin Brame. Despite a large reward, it remains unsolved and one of the Miami Valley's greatest mysteries. Only on 2, I'm staying on a story I've been covering for you since 1999.
What's going to take to solve this case is people who know what happened is to come forward.
I don't think that the perpetrators of this crime will ever come forward. They are scum. They are cowards.
It is a puzzle the Dayton Police Department has been trying to solve for the past 15 years. One of their own, Officer Kevin Brame, ambushed and fatally gunned down in the driveway of his estranged wife's home.
All of this, a lot of these, so it goes, all of that. I mean, the majority of these files.
The Dayton Police Department's cold case unit has gathered considerable evidence in the Brame case, but a $100,000 reward remains unclaimed, and the case remains unsolved.
I'm amazed. I'm beyond surprised. $100,000 reward, and we know there are people walking around in the city of Dayton that know who took Kevin's life, and they stay silent. That is the most hurtful thing to live with.
And police are beginning to fear that after 15 years, time may no longer be on their side.
People talk. People know. And the more time that goes by, the more we start losing these witnesses. And when I say lose them, I mean losing them by death.
Detective Patty Tackett says 3 of her best leads in the Brame case are now dead. And in February, Kevin's father, Jerry, a former Dayton cop himself, went to his grave at the age of 73 without seeing justice done.
You know, when you have a weight like that, that you live with every day for 15 years, it takes a toll on us all. You know, our family has literally been frozen in time.
But in other ways, the years have rolled by. Kevin's son, Dominique, who was just 5 when his father died, is now 20 and bears a striking resemblance to his dad. And adding to the family's loss, just 3 months after the murder, Kevin's estranged wife, Carla, moved to Texas with Dominique and his brother, Antonio, and cut off all contact with their grandparents and with Dayton police.
She was not cooperative in a lot of this investigation. During the time that I have been investigating this case, she has not come forward with any additional information, has not been in contact with the police department and asking us or inquiring about the case. There hasn't been any communication whatsoever between this unit and her. Is it just a red flag come up because she moved to Texas? No. Is it a piece of the puzzle? Yes.
And after 15 long years, all that remains is for that person with the last piece of the puzzle to finally come forward so that justice can be done.
Do we know who did it? Do we know who we're responsible for? But the people that we need to come forward to talk about it aren't coming forward. And I think that leads into more frustration just because we do have leads. We do have information on this case. It's got to be people talking that is willing to say, you know what? It's been 15 years. It's time.
We did try to contact Carla Brame in Texas for comment, but she did not return our calls. You can find a timeline on this story and even hear Kevin's last message to his mother only on WDTN.com. And if you have that last piece of the puzzle, call Crime Stoppers at 222-7867 and claim that $100,000.